Yo, yo, yeah. Hello, beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, intelligent. Man, listen, we're so gorgeous, so precious. I hope everyone understands that as an individual. Like, it ain't about, what anyone else sees as a collective. You yourself, if you can look in the mirror and be like, damn, I look good. It's no one else's opinion or business whether you do or don't. You just gotta love yourself. You just gotta love yourself. But this was one thing I wanted to say real quick. It's a real quick video, right? There's either something super wrong with me or extra right. One or the other. Either I'm doing all the wrong stuff or, obviously, the opposite. One or the other. There's really no in between. It's a lot of stuff that I don't know what it is with me. Did I talk to you since? I did get some things done that I've been meaning to get done. I'm waiting to hear back for completion of my paperwork and everything, and then hopefully I will get the ball rolling even more, and then I'll have more time freed up. Trying to figure it all out without reverting. Feel me? Whatever. But one thing I wanted to say, I know I talk about this a lot, but I haven't specifically termed it like this. We got to start rewarding our kids with more death after they consume the initial death. It's like, all right, you ate the pork chops, the creamy, buttery, milky rice, and let's say there's a vegetable. I should say there was some good in it. But of course the vegetables was cooked with butter. For the most part, usually, right? In my situation, almost always cooked in butter. Always, not almost. Always cooked in butter. And also, there might be biscuits, you get what I'm saying, a muffin. That was like ideal dinner for me. Pork chop or something. A noodle or rice and a vegetable for like the basic dinner, and hopefully a cornbread or blueberry muffin, something like that. And usually there's a soda, pop, juice. We call it pop, I don't call it soda. It's either a pop or a juice. And then once your loved one, the person you care about so much, you care about this person so much today. We ain't gonna talk about what you didn't know. Today, you know. But you care about this person so much that after they consume, let's just say, on the small side, 3 to 7 pounds of death. Let's just say the meal was 3 to 7 pounds. Then you'll give them a couple ounces of more death. Then you usually send them to sleep. And no, I'm not talking, this isn't particulars. This is just in general. I'm not speaking to no one particular. If I was, I would say I am. But this is just in general. You can't love your kids if you're killing them. How you love them? You killing them. That's like giving them some crack and sending them to the most dangerous neighborhood in your city. At whatever age, with no knowledge. With no preparation, no nothing. Just here's the drugs. We need to make rent money or whatever the situation may be, right? And, dang, all over here. Oh, let me move back up. That lady moved. Oh, and I dropped y'all. My apologies, good people. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are not to be dropped or fumbled or mishandled in any sort. I apologize. It's only because I turned the wheel and I didn't grab the phone. But I wish that might be a possibility. I might even have to wish. Yesterday I was freaking melted. So I had some thoughts going through my mind. I was looking at myself in the mirror not so long, but I walked past the mirror and I'm doing some affirmations, honestly. And don't know why I see myself as red. No, I'm not no red, brown, light-skinned person. No, I'm not talking about that. And men can be red bones. Not in my era, not in my age. I know they used to say that back in the day. Men can't be red bones. It's impossible. To me, in my mind. We're not talking about the logic or the statistics or, the research. We're just talking to my mind, generally speaking. Men are not red bones, in my opinion. But I looked at myself and I really seen red. I'm sitting there staring at myself like, and I mean red like Indian type, closer to ish type red. No, I don't think I'm Indian. Could I be part Indian? I don't know. I feel like I have the, I don't know. Who knows? Put my in there. But listen. It is, I don't even have to mention this. The year that we're in, all the shit that we've been seeing over the past decade, visually from video cameras, audibly, news feeds, whatever you want to talk about. It doesn't matter how you visualize or receive or consume whatever information that you consume that was negative in our favor, right? Or in our detriment. That was negative in our detriment. You see what's going on. You can go back. Listen, there's this book. Damn, I gotta look it up because I really don't want to sound stupid. What is her name? Pardon me for not remembering the full name of the author, and I'm not going to look it up right now. I don't feel like doing all that. But the book was called The New Jim Crow. And I want to say her last name was Alexander. Matter of fact, I'm going to look it up right now. Just because she was mellow, and I got to give her props at this particular moment. So, give me 1 second. And this book lets you know that Jim Crow laws never went out of effect. They were always implemented. They never stopped. Alright, what's her name? I thought I just said it. Alright, Michelle Alexander. I knew Alexander was in there. Michelle Alexander wrote The New Jim Crow Law. Dad, what's this other book? So I'm going to put y'all D on a couple books real quick. I would like y'all to read. If y'all effing with me, and I want to do this video for the 2 people that like my videos. I effing love y'all. Y'all know what's going on. That's all I'm going to say. I can't wait to meet y'all. I can't wait to meet any and everybody that like my videos, that watch my videos. Shout out to all the people that watch them too. For real. And no, it's not a lot. Do I care about a lot? No, somebody received the message. Somebody know what's going on. I know I talk real low. I apologize. I do watch the videos before I post them sometimes, majority of the time, so I can fill in the description as I'm watching it and uploading it. But I have to work on that, working on speaking in a tone where I'm audibly receivable. For my audience, for the people that love me, for the people that I love. And I don't mean I love you like I don't know what gender you are. For one, the viewers and the 2 people that I like, I don't know what gender you are. But obviously I don't mean love in that type of way for everyone that's watching this. I love you, meaning I literally wish you the best. I don't wish any harm upon you. I will pour positivity into you once you're in my presence. Hopefully, or introduction, whoever it is, whether it's random, whether you're like a person I liked or a viewer. Either way, like, long as the introduction isn't friction based, you know what I'm saying, and we can get past, I know I can. I don't really be. I see somebody. I did this video a long time ago where I spoke on my alert level being high when I see black men, and I didn't finish my statement. When I see other brothers, is he taking a picture? When I see other brothers, usually my alert level used to go high, but on the opposite, it would go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would see him and I would look away. But I didn't get to finish. Once I realized I don't notice you, I don't give a F. Like, I look away. Like, I'm not trying to, I don't face fight. I think I'd explain that in a different video, but I don't face fight with people, so I didn't. And the only reason why I view the brother as the person that's going to be karma, or that is walking karma for me, was because of my own indulgence. It has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with me seeing us as the threat, because I definitely don't. Like I said, brother ain't never disturbed my peace. And I keep saying this, but there is a button there. I will speak about it eventually, just not now. But still, a brother never disturbed my peace like them. There is a button there. I'm just not going to explain it at this moment. So, it's doable. Everything's doable. So I read these books. What's this other book? Okay. So the New Jim Crow Law, obviously. I ain't gonna say obviously because New Jim Crow. Oh, well, if I read the whole title, then maybe you'll understand why I said obviously. The New Jim Crow, Mass Incarceration in the Age of Colorblindness. Mass incarceration in the age of colorblindness. New Jim Crow. It never stopped. Nothing never stopped. No laws never really got no bills, no nothing got passed to benefit us ever. We could talk about the little stuff that was passed, I guess, but that was just like, I got this big bowl of gold, right? And I come to you, the opposite, and say, hey, I found a few pieces of gold because I believe in equality and democracy. I'm going to offer you one of the 5 pieces. And you take the gold because you're like, shit, I need this gold. Well, I could do this, I could do that, whatever. Remember, he found a bucket, a bowl, whatever I said. He found a lot. He found a lot of gold. But he came to you with a handout. Like, I found 5 pieces. And you took the one. It's the same thing as like whatever was passed. I don't care what was passed. In my opinion, fuck it, everything that was passed. Because ain't shit changed for us. This is more of a video. I don't think I meant this video to be like that. But whatever. Guess what? It is what it is. This other book was called Courtroom 301. Let's see if it pop up. Courtroom 301. And it was based in Chicago, Cook County. Can I see the book? See, it was such a thing that it just popped up like, oh, pardon me. Steve Bogira. I don't know. He don't sound like one of us. So. But he wrote the book. Supposedly he was a public defender, or who was he at the time? I believe a public defender or something like, maybe that the county, what they call it? What they call that? Court-appointed attorney, maybe? I don't know what he was. But he used to be in the courtrooms. Was he an attorney? I don't know. He might not have been. But allegedly, he wrote this first person's view of what he's seen in these courtrooms and how I was going to say something else. How we were pushed through the system, through plea agreements. With plea agreements, like, look, we'll let you go, or we'll give you 30 days probation, or you can go to this rehab, or you go to this outpatient facility. But it didn't matter, because now you got a record. So now you can't be in, any public housing. You can't get any government assistance. and it's gonna be hard for you to get a job. You can't even get your own house. Forget being in housing authority or anything like that, government housing. It made it real hard. It never stopped. It never stopped. So that all goes back to those two books, and everything I just said goes back to. You can't tell me you love your kid if you're not even worried about what they're ingesting today in today's climate. Like the internet, if you're not monitoring your kids' internet consumption, you can't tell me you love your kids, honestly. These kids are doing and seeing whatever. I'm just gonna say it. These little kids is crazy. Even in the days where, even in my sickest days, I still want to what I have? Hold up. Before I had kids, I think I was more of a friend to the kids that I was around. And I was rude to one. And I apologize to you, sir. I can't address you as anything else. I don't apologize. I'm not being rude. But I do feel as though I had some blame in the course of your life. Whether I did or didn't, I feel bad myself as an individual for my rhetoric and my display of carelessness, honestly. So careless. So in a twist, so in my own little everyday terrible. But like I said, I feel some responsibility for that. But these kids today, man, these kids' mouth, they'll say anything to whoever. And then I don't get it. Because, like, I don't know. I ain't gonna say what I was about to say, but I don't know if these parents don't want to be mean or what. Y'all better not discipline like that. Y'all gotta check these kids. These kids say whatever to their parents and do whatever. They don't even care. Like, they'll do the same thing over and over. I don't know if you're worried about being a bad or mean parent, but you're being a bad parent. Forget being mean. You're being a bad parent. And whatever. I know my judgment don't matter. So this is just from my experience, obviously. I was being a bad parent. By not doing what I knew I could be doing. Like, I knew that I shouldn't be being snappy with my kids. I knew I shouldn't be wetting them when they say dad. The fuck is you wetting me for? That's how I would feel. Like, dad, what am I getting on your nerves? Like, I had to start thinking about that. Like, you don't want nobody to wet you. You call somebody's name Mom, they be like, what? They be at work with fucking strangers. They be like, yes. Hello, how you doing? Y'all be all nice at work. Y'all come home and hate everything immediately close to you. Maybe not typically hate, but you're mean to it. You're mean, you're snappy, you're short-witted, whatever you want to call it. It's not right. It's not right. Gotta nurture your household. Can't nobody take that from me. You can say whatever you want. Can't nobody tell me I didn't nurture my household. In a way that, what am I doing? Yeah, that video's done.